Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the WLBT Noon Report. We start with breaking news. The area-wide manhunt for a Madison County man is over. Our cameras are rolling when Madison County authorities arrested Rodney Wayne Hill. Jewel Hillary joins us with the latest developments. Jewel, this is really a turn of events.
It really is, Stephanie. It has been an interesting last 20 minutes, I would say. We were working on this story up until, well, for the entire morning, I should say, and we came out here to the house, which is located at 399 Daniel Crossing Road, just north of Canton. And just about 25 minutes ago, our Bert Case, who was actually on the scene as well, just happened to run into the gentleman, Rodney Hill, who police have been looking for. And joining us this afternoon, we have Mr. Bert Case himself. Thank you for joining us, Bert. This has been an extraordinary last 30 minutes.
Never in my 48-year career has this happened to me before. The guy just walked over that hill right there, threw his hands up in the air, and said, "I need help." And he came down and started talking to me. And I said, "What is your problem?" And he said, "Well, I spent the night in the woods. They had it surrounded here. They were going to kill me. And I need your help to survive." And I said, "Well, what are you wanted for?" And he said, I don't know. He said that he had been sleeping along the Natchez Trace.
Hands up, Rodney!
See that?
Back up!
He'd been camping out. And I understand from the sheriff that's not true. He's been all over the southeast and been in lots of places. Asked him what he did for a living. He said that he was disabled. He'd had 2 heart attacks. And he asked us to get him some help. And of course the sheriff arrived and arrested him, and you had video on that.
Yeah, and I mean, he mentioned that he had escaped from this home as of 3:30 yesterday. So that more than 12-hour standoff, he wasn't even here. How did he say he got out?
Said he climbed out a window and went down a ditch and hid out in the woods and spent the night in the woods. And the whole time the house was surrounded, he was down in the woods and scared to death.
And anything else that you'd like to add? You said that this is, in your 48-year career, you've never seen anything like this before.
No, I've never had one come out with his hands up and surrender to me. It was strange. We pulled up in the WLBT car, and I stepped out of it, and I saw him coming over that hill, and he just came right straight to me and identified himself. He later showed me some identification to verify that that's who he was.
Was it a bit scary for you? I know when the sheriffs came to arrest him, they told you to get out the way. They had guns pointed at him. Were you okay?
I was fine, Jewel. I had no doubt that they would apprehend him successfully, and I'm glad they did.
All right. Well, Bert, thank you so very much.
Sure.
We certainly appreciate it. It's definitely been a team effort out here this afternoon. Again, the manhunt for Rodney Hill, the Madison County man who had barricaded himself inside of the home that you can see behind me, has been arrested thanks to WLBT's very own Bert Case. And just to add a little bit to this story, our chief photographer, Jim Duncan, he ran over to the live truck where photographer Tracy James and I were as we were preparing for my story, and he told Tracy to contact 911. I had no idea what was going on, but then immediately I looked at the picture that I had of Mr. Hill, and there you see Bert had him. So again, a very interesting turn of events out here, very interesting day, a very interesting last 20 minutes. Stephanie, back to you in the studio.